All right, guys, sit up.
Ain't nothing like being around a bunch of good young men that's farmers. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Let me introduce Scotty Wallace, good friend of mine. I've known him since, I don't know exactly when, shortly after I got here in 2012. Been dear friends, and we keep in touch all the time. We've shared deepest secrets, not secrets, but personal issues and family, and prayed and cried, and he's a good friend of mine. He's a good friend of our program. I think you're going to enjoy it. Mr. Scotty Wallace.
All right. Again, guys, I am happy to be here. I've waited for this all year. It's time to bring the axe back home. Can I get an amen? Amen. Well, guys, in bringing the axe back home, it all revolves around this. I had somebody say to me earlier that they had to go to their spot or whatever, and I'm saying to myself, man, if your spot ain't Jesus, you in the wrong spot. You need to get to Jesus, because that's gonna help everything. It's gonna work everything else out. So I'm gonna get right to it, because I know you guys need to get ready for your game and everything, and I'm here for you. This is a tough week for me always, because my wife is a 14-year marauder. Yeah, when I married her, she wasn't a marauder, but she's a marauder, man. So this is a week where I tell her, you gotta do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing. Mine is with the Louisville Farmers. So here's what it is. I want to talk with you briefly about something, help to motivate you. How many of you guys in here drink coffee? You guys drink coffee? Raise your hand. Okay. I drink coffee too. How many of you like your coffee hot? Okay. How many of you like it just room temperature? See, ain't but 2 or 3, they weird. I'm messing with you guys, man. But room temperature, man, I can't get with that. So I'm gonna give you one scripture, because we gotta base everything off the Word of God. And then I'm gonna talk to you about something that I call the 212 factor. The 212 hot factor. In the book of Revelation, John the Revelator wrote this. And there are several churches that he wrote about. There was the corrupt church, the faithful church, the dead church. I've been to a few of those. But then there was also one called the lukewarm church. The lukewarm church. And this is what Jesus had to say about it. Hear me, guys. Hear me. This is what he says. Revelation 3, in verse 15 and 16, it says, I know your works. Jesus is saying, I know your works. He's talking to you. He said, I know your work. I know what you do in workout, man. I know what you do. I know what you do after workouts. I know what you do before workouts. And then he says, I know your works, that you are neither cold nor hot. I could wish you were cold or hot. I wish you were cold or hot. So then, because you are lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I want to vomit you out of my mouth. Got it. If something makes you want to vomit, there's something wrong with it, right? If something makes you want to vomit. And if he says, I would rather you be cold or hot, don't just be lackadaisical. In other words, be 212 hot. So you're going to say, Mr. Wallace, Coach, what's 212 hot? I'm glad you asked me that question. Let me talk to you for a minute. At 211 degrees, water is hot. It will burn. But at 212 degrees, water is boiling hot. 1 degree, one little degree takes it from being hot to boiling hot. 1 extra degree of effort can make and will take you, Louisville Farmers, to another whole level. 1 degree. 1 degree sometimes can take you to the next whole level. Listen to this. Some men and women obtain a victory by exerting at the last moment more vigorous effort than ever before. A guy named Paulus said that. Saying, just at the last minute, you don't know where it came from, but I'm going to do this, I'm going to take one more step, and wow, that was the step that got you through. So check this out. Listen to this. The margin for victory. Let me move this right away. I'm going to get happy in a minute. The margin for victory between an Olympic gold medal winner, and no medal at all is extremely small. You know, we just had the Olympics, right? The margin of victory is very, very small between getting a gold medal and no medal. I got proof. I looked it up. I researched it, man. Look what it says. The margin of victory at the Winter Olympics a few years back, the margin of victory in the men's giant slalom, you know what that is, was 0.117 seconds. 0.17 was the margin between victory and defeat, between a medal and no medal. At the Summer Olympics, the margin of victory, which we just saw in the men's 800-meter race, the margin of victory there was 0.21 seconds. I mean, I can't even, you know, pull one of my hairs out of my head, 0.21 seconds. And then back to the Winter Olympics. The margin of victory in the women's 1,000-meter speed skating race was 0.07 seconds. Can you see where I'm going here with just that little bit of difference something will make? And I'm going somewhere with this. Now, PGA golf. Let's look at golf for a second. We got any golfers in the house? Anybody can golf? Okay, check this out. The largest margin of victory for the last 25 years, fellas, in all major tournaments combined was less than 3 strokes. Golfers know that ain't much. Less than 3 strokes. At the Indy 500, the average margin of victory for the past 10 years have been 1.54 seconds on an average. The winner took home, check out how much the winner took home. The winner took home in the Indy $1,278,813. Show you what second place got. Second prize was $621,000. That's a difference of $657,492. Who would rather go that extra effort and that extra mile to get it all, to get to go? I would, wouldn't you? Absolutely. So the extra degree of effort is something that we all can apply. Every single day of our lives, we can apply that extra degree of effort. Imagine what you could accomplish by adding just a few extra degrees, farmers, extra degree, hours each month to your athletic development, your academic development, and yes, even your mental and emotional development. Just that extra degree of effort. That extra degree of effort is going to help somebody take the axe home tonight. It might as well be the farmers. They in your field, they in your house. How does applying the 212 hot principle benefit me, you might ask? I'm glad you asked me that question. Look, young men, the only degree of efforts in sports as well as life, that one degree of effort separates the good from the great. How do you know some people that's like good in football, but some people are like great in football? Some people can cook a little bit, can barbecue just a little bit, but there are some people, you can eat some good barbecue too. So some people can really barbecue, right? That's the difference between being good and great. So in closing, I want to say something to you. It's your life. You are responsible for your own results, not coach. You're responsible for your results. You're responsible, farmers. It's time to turn up the heat. It's time for you to say, I'm going to move past 211 degrees. I'm not just going to be hot. I'm going to be boiling hot because I want to be the best that I can be. I want to be that Ray Lewis kind of 212 hot. Somebody that comes in early and stays late. Somebody that runs their routes and after practice is over, you get with a quarterback and you get with somebody and you say, look, I want to run 10 extra routes. Will you stay here with me? Linemen get together and say, we're going to go over our scheme. We're going to go over our blocking scheme. I'm going to get it all down. I know I've already practiced, but I'm going to go that extra what? That extra degree. To get what we don't have, farmers, we must do what we haven't yet done. We ain't brought that axe home yet. So to get that axe, we gotta do something. How have your workout regimen been this week? How have you been unified? Is there bickering? Is there arguing? Is there fussing? Because the Word of God says where the division and confusion, there's every evil work. Or are you pulling for one another? Are you your brother's keeper? $2.12 hot is an attitude. I'm coming to a close. $2.12 hot is a belief. $2.12 hot is a focus. $2.12 hot is perseverance. And $2.12 hot should be the target for everything you do. One more time. $2.12 hot is an attitude. Say attitude.
Attitude.
Yeah, you gotta have an attitude, man. You can't go out there laughing and talking with them marauders. I know you might hang out with them at Cain, but tonight we ain't talking with them. We trying to take them down. 212 hot is a belief. Do you actually believe this stuff? Do you believe in your coach? Do you believe in that player next to you on the sideline? Do you believe in your manager? Do you believe in your trainers? What do you believe in, Harry Potter? What do you believe in? I believe in farmer football. I believe in that guy next to me in the trenches. I believe in my quarterback. I believe in my coaches. I believe in my school. I believe